Welcome to another exciting episode of the OG of Good Game with your host, Zero Game. On today's episode, we are going to talk about what you need versus what you want. Let's get into that hot topic right now. Thanks for joining me again on the original guru of Good Game. This is your host, Zero Game. Or you can call me Zero G, or you can call me Zero, or you can call me ZG, or you can just call me Z. Doesn't matter, I will respond to them all. And once again, I would like to say thank you very much for all of the downloads, for all the likes, for all the shares, for all the comments. Really do appreciate it. I don't know how to put it exactly in the words, what I'm feeling for all of the love and kindness I've been receiving, but I just want to say that I really do appreciate everything, and I really do appreciate y'all coming on this journey with me as I talk a bunch of shit. Anyway, today we are on the what you need versus what you want. Now, I decided to get into this subject only because I believe a lot of people, I'm going to speak from experience for myself, but I believe a lot of people are confused between what you want and what you need. And I think that's something that we need to touch on to help people learn what you want from what you need, so you would stop going after things that are not good for you and passing by all of the things that are good for you because it doesn't reflect your fantasy image of what you want compared to reality, what you need. We're gonna get started on that, and first I want to give you a little background on myself. I had this problem for years I'm telling you. You know, when I was a little shorty growing up, all the things that I wanted to be rich, wanted to be famous, I wanted a big fancy car, I wanted a big old fancy house with a pool and tennis court and basketball court, outdoor sauna and all that other shit you buy when you get rich. Or at least that's the stuff you think you want. I wanted the fancy clothes. I wanted the expensive jewelry. I wanted the fancy car. I wanted the big illustrious house with the big sprawling landscape with all that other shit that I was going to be paying for out the ass to maintain and keep. I thought that's what I wanted. And I actively went after it. Busted my ass trying to get it. Went through a lot of ups and downs, did some things that I wished I wouldn't have done because I'm not proud of what I did in my pursuit of what I thought I wanted. Even with women, I made the mistake of going after what I wanted instead of what I needed. What I wanted was a woman who was 5 feet to 5'5", 120 to maybe 130, maybe 40 pounds, 36C to 40D breast, nice little small 24, 26-inch waist, 38 to 40-inch hips, big round fat basketball-shaped booty, some nice supple thighs with little muscles in them that got them little sexy lines when she walk, some big DSL lips. And in case you wondering what DSL is, growing up, that's a slang that we used to use, you know, especially when you was African American and you had really big lips. They said you had some DSL, especially on a woman. And at first, I didn't know what the hell that mean when I was a shorty. People saying all them slang things. I did not know what that mean. And then my brother, you know, he pulled me to the side, said, yo, DSL stands for dick sucking lips. And in the men's case, it was CSLs, clit sucking lips, or TSLs, twat sucking lips, depending on how the woman categorizes what she wants sucked on, either the clit or the twat, or all of it. But that's a whole nother conversation we're going to have on a later date and on a different episode. Right now, we're going to stick to what we want compared to what we need. Now, see, that's what I thought I wanted. And, you know, I actively pursued it. Always trying to go after the pretty girl with the pretty face, the big dick-sucking lips, the pretty eyes, the Nice hair, the big boobs, small waist, fat booty, all that stuff I thought I wanted. Now, don't get me wrong. Ain't a damn thing wrong with none of that. Nothing. There's nothing wrong with it. Not a thing. But you have to put this shit in perspective. And you have to look at it as a whole and not just its individual parts. And unfortunately, especially with men, we tend to look at things at their individual parts instead of looking at them as a whole. And lately, a lot of women have started to make that same mistake where you looking at a man for his individual parts and not looking at him as a whole. So that's one thing we need to work on, is stop looking at things for the individual appeal and look at it for its overall use, function, and whether it will enhance your life or just be another weight on your shoulders as you trying to walk the road of life and do your life thing and have a nice life and all of that. That's not dependent on what you want. It's more dependent on what you need. And what I found out later in life, and as I learned, that what I needed and what I wanted was two different things. Now, when I finally figured this out and I went after what I wanted, it took me a while to realize what I wanted. And that was the journey. And sometimes we make it harder on ourselves when we don't have to. How do you figure out these two? For me, it was simple. What I wanted was superficial. What I needed was substantial. And what I needed was somebody who cared about me. Somebody that actually loved me. Somebody that actually liked to have me around. Somebody that would treat me with respect and kindness and generosity. Somebody that gave a damn about how I felt and what I thought and, looked for in life and what I wanted to do in life. Somebody that actually paid that shit some attention. That's what I needed. Now, if it's wrapped in that right package, that's just gravy on the biscuit. But if you're not getting any of that, you getting the looks, you getting the booty, you getting the boobs, or if you a lady, you getting the six pack, you getting the handsome face, you getting the big dick. But all the other stuff you not getting, you have to look at the whole package and not just a percentage of the package. See, that way you always end up in a better position than you was if you just went for the superficial. Now, I know people say, well, that's common known, that's common knowledge. People should know that by now. Surprisingly enough, as smart as we humans claim we are, a lot of us are stupid enough to fall into that trap. Why? We get blinded by the beauty. And that goes for men and women. We all get blinded by the beauty. And for men lately, it's been getting blinded by the booty. If the booty right, you forget every damn thing else about her. And the ladies is starting to get blinded by the bulge. If it's a big bulge sitting up there, then hey, the hell with the rest of them. As long as I can get that bulge out. That's kind of superficial. Will fuck you up. I often thought that I needed a fancy car. I was determined. When I was in high school, I was determined. I'm getting a BMW 735, the nice rims, all that other shit. Spent a good period of that part of my life doing a whole lot of illegal shit trying to get it and end up never getting it. And only realized later on in life that was just a waste of my time, my effort, my mentality, my emotional stability, because all that shit I went chasing after, turns out, wasn't worth it. Really wasn't worth it. Because if you look at it, what's the difference between a BMW and a Chevy? The fucking name, the corners they put on the fenders and shit. Both of them are still cars, 4 wheels, engine, transmission, drivetrain, all that other shit. Both of them speed down the road. Both of them take gas. Both of them will fuck up if you hit a pothole. Both of them require you to do maintenance. So what's the difference? The name and the look. That's it. That's all you paying for. You paying for a name and you paying for a look. Now people say, I'm paying for the luxury of the car. So that's what you paying for. You paying for what? A soft leather compared to cloth. You paying for a wood grain dashboard compared to one that's a simulated wood grain. It's still plastic. It's still a seat. Doesn't make any difference whether it's cloth, whether it's leather. It's still something you're going to have to put your ass on and put the seatbelt on in order to operate the car. So what difference does it make whether it's you paying for luxury or you paying for use, function? I'd rather buy a car that's going to do something for me and help me earn a few dollars than buy a damn car that the only thing I can do is spend money to maintain it and look fly in. Oh, I look fly in my car, costing me an ass and a leg to maintain it and keep it up, but I look fly in my car. God forbid it break down. I got to wait for parts to be ordered and imported into the country if they don't have any on hand. That's just too much of a headache. Why bother with the headache? Move on. Simplify your life. Take out all of the complications, and one way to doing that is by stop chasing after these fantasies you had as a kid and grow the fuck up and pay attention and evaluate what you need to live your life. That's more important than some shit that make you laugh and smile and get people to go ooh, ah for a quick minute, and then you back to sitting at home with your fancy car, your fancy home, your fancy clothes, but you can't trust anybody who around you because you don't know if they there because they actually give a damn about you or if they just care about your shit and what you can do for them. So you need to separate what you need versus what you want. That I'm going to leave as an open-end topic here. And the reason why I'm leaving this open-end is because I want to hear your truth. I want to learn about you. I want to hear what it is that you need or what it is that you want and how we can maybe help you determine the difference between the two. What I need may not be what somebody else's need, and what I want may not be what somebody else wants. Just like what you want could be what somebody need, and what somebody needs could be what you want. Do they cross each other? Possibility. So you'd have to determine that for yourself. So I want people to comment and let me know and hit me back. I want feedback on this topic this time around. I want some good feedback. I want speak your truth. Let me hear your truth and then live your truth. So I want to learn your truth so I can come on the air and speak your truth, give you props for living your truth. And we're going to end it right there on that note. This is a call to action for all who listen. Give me a little feedback on this topic. I want to hear from you. I want to know what it is that you feel you need, and I want to help you find it, and I want to help you get it. And maybe we can do an episode together and go over this and talk and explore this situation so much more, because it's such a deep subject and it's so wide ranging, and the diversity of what different people wants and what different people needs. And I think we can bridge a lot of animosity towards each other if we all had an understanding of what people need compared to what they want. And if we all work towards helping everybody get what they need, then what you want will naturally come to you on its own. You won't have to chase after it. It will present itself to you. So we're going to get deeper into that, and we're going to get deeper into this subject, because this is going to be an ongoing subject. And I want everybody to take the time to go to the website, oggoodgame.com. Click on the contact button at the top of the page. Give me an email in the comment section. Type it out. Tell me what it is that you feel you need and what you feel you want. And if you don't feel like doing all that typing, once again, go to the website, oggoodgame.com. And when you scroll down to the middle of the page, you will see a send a voice message. So I want you to click on that. I want you to leave a voice message and give me your opinion on this subject. That's what I want to hear, your opinion. What do you think about this? Do you think people out here are confused about what they want and what they need? I want to hear from you, and I want to know what you think about it. I'm going to end this episode like I always do. Love, peace, and hair grease, and y'all stay safe. Next episode of the OG of Good Game, we discuss good vibes versus bad vibes, how good vibes can bring positive things into your life, how bad vibes can bring all that drama that you suffering in life, and we're going to help you figure it out. So come back next week to listen.